Have you ever wondered why freedom of speech is so crucial to a functioning society? Freedom of speech, it's a term we often hear, but do we truly understand its significance? It's the lifeblood of democracy, the cornerstone of individual liberty. A society that values and respects this right encourages an environment of ideas, innovation, and progress. Yet every right comes with its own set of responsibilities and limitations. Freedom of speech, a fundamental right, is protected under the South African Constitution. But what does this entail? Freedom of speech finds its roots in the South African Constitution, specifically in Section 16 of the Bill of Rights. This is where the fundamental right to express oneself freely comes to life. It's the bedrock that allows a free and independent media to operate without censorship or undue interference from the government, a principle we refer to as freedom of the press. Then there's the freedom to receive or impart information or ideas. This means that every citizen has the right to seek, receive, and share information or ideas unrestricted by any frontiers. And let's not forget the freedom of artistic creativity. Artists, through their paintings, literature, music, films, and more, are free to capture the essence of their thoughts and emotions without fear of repercussions. However, like most things, this freedom is not absolute. While freedom of speech is a fundamental right, it does come with certain restrictions. In South Africa, the Constitution outlines 5 key circumstances where freedom of speech may be limited. Firstly, advocacy of hatred. This includes speech that propagates war, incites imminent violence, or promotes hatred based on race, ethnicity, gender, or religion. Secondly, incitement to violence. Speech that directly encourages or incites violence or lawlessness isn't protected. Thirdly, defamation. While our right to express ourselves is protected, so is an individual's right to safeguard their reputation. Fourthly, national security. Speech that threatens our national security or undermines the constitutional order can be restricted. Lastly, public order. Any speech that poses a clear and present danger to public order or the safety of individuals may be limited. The courts play a pivotal role in interpreting these rights and maintaining a balance. Remember, any limitation on freedom of speech must be reasonable and justifiable in an open and democratic society. So, how does South Africa balance freedom of speech with other rights and interests? The answer lies in a delicate equilibrium maintained by the courts. They interpret and uphold these rights, ensuring that the freedom of speech, a cornerstone of democracy and individual liberty, is never compromised. Yet, they also ensure that this freedom doesn't infringe on other rights or interests. In the end, freedom of speech remains a crucial right, one that South Africa values and protects diligently.